What's up, filmmakers? It's Justin Romine here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at the 300B and the 300B2. Is it worth the upgrade? Well, let's talk about it. I've been using the 300B for about a year now, and it is a fantastic light. It has held up incredibly well, and we have used it on many professional projects. So when Nanlite told me that they were coming out with the 300B2, I couldn't help but get excited about it. Since there's a lot of similarities between the 300B and the 300B2, like they're both bicolor, they both have about the same output, I want to focus on what's actually different about these two lights. Well, first off, the build quality. The build quality is very similar to the 720B, which is their more expensive, higher output light. They use the same control box, it looks like. It's the same build quality and the same connectors. And I have to say, everything from the connectors to the knobs to the control unit are all built way better than the 300B. And I don't have to explain why build quality is important. You're investing in a light that becomes an asset for you as a filmmaker, and you want it to last you. One big difference that you only notice if you're putting the lights side by side like I am now is that the 300B has a much louder fan than the 300B2. I can hear it sitting right here. I can't hear this one at all. I hear this one quite a bit. Another big thing that I love about the 300B2 versus the 300B is that you can control the green magenta shift on the 300B2, whereas here there is no option to control magenta and green tint. Another big thing that Nanlite included on the 300B2 is the fact that you don't have to use the Nanlink receiver module to actually be able to control it via the Bluetooth app. So instead of having to bring the 300B, remember to bring this too to be able to control it from the app, it's all built in to this control unit itself. Something that may seem small but is actually really a time saver is that the 300B has two different knobs on both the front and the back that you have to unlock to be able to tilt the light up or down, whereas the 300B2 only has one knob, you loosen it, and it's a much smoother tilt axis. Another great accessory that they included on the 300B2 is the fact that it comes with a C-clamp. The C-clamp allows you to clamp the control unit to the stand itself, and not like the 300B where you have this leather strap that you have to try to hang it somewhere and hope that it doesn't fall. You can obviously also see the size difference between the control unit on the 300B and the 300B2. We talked about this before, but the connectors with the 300B2 are so much better than the 300B. With the 300B, you had to line up the red dot, pull it back, insert the connector, and then release it to try to hope that it stays in the connector slot. Whereas the 300B2, you have these connectors where you can easily identify how to plug it in. It plugs in directly and latches into place. Now let's talk about price. At the time that I'm shooting this video, the 300B comes in at $655 US. The 300B2 is priced at $999. Now that's a $345 difference. If you are coming from the standpoint of you don't have the previous model and you're looking at getting a light, is it worth the difference? I would say it's worth the difference. With the built-in Bluetooth, the better build quality, this light is gonna last you way longer than if you were to invest in this light right away. Now, if your 300B is holding up just fine, is it worth the upgrade? I would say maybe not so much, it's up to you. So if you're on the fence about should I buy the 300B or the 300B2, I think you know where I stand. I'd go with the 300B2, but as always, if you have any further questions about the 300B or the 300B2, drop me a comment down below and we will catch you filmmakers next time.